You mentioned lots of teams dealing in some shape or form with integrations. Dev teams, so developers, maybe those in charge of managing the digital experience end-to-end stroke marketing, and also probably the content editors, the subject matter experts that are creating content that is used from one system to the other. What are the benefits of really good integrations for each of the three teams?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I sort of picked on developers before during point-to-point integrations not wanting to do it, right? But it's actually, I mean, they're great for dev teams, right? Because one of the things that slows a developer down is having to build out a lot of new features. And what integrations let developers do is instead pick, a product or service that already has that feature and bring it together to provide whatever solution they're being asked to build. And that ultimately means they get to move faster through integrations. And because they're sort of relying on that product or service to exist, to have that feature and exist, they get a little bit less maintenance as well. So they're still got to pick the right type of integration, but it is easier for them than having to start from scratch and building something over and over again. So dev teams get some really good benefits from integrations, and they use them all the time, right? Like that's just a thing that developers do. For marketers, like yourself, May, a little bit corny, but like integrations make all your dreams come true, right? Like, because anything that you can think up, we can make happen, right? So even if you're using a product, you're using a content management system or something, it doesn't have the feature you need, but you really want something, it's over there in a different product. Integrations is that thing that's going to be able to join them together, to fill the gap that you've already got and be able to do, whatever you need to do. And if you're using iPaaS or productized integrations, you might be able to do some of that yourself as well. So you can cut your reliance on developers for some of those common tasks, which are going to help you move faster anyway. And try things out, right? Just have a bit of a play with something and see what works. And then for content editors, I think for content editors, it basically means better content and better tooling and where you actually need it. So you've got things like typically having to visit multiple products for, say, content auditing, content translation, content publishing, all that kind of stuff. Integrations make it possible to bring all of those things together into sort of a content authoring, publishing workflow. Or you can do things like build customized dashboards, right, to get visibility over where all of your content is, from start to finish. So integrations give you, the tool where you need it, but also I think probably visibility and control over it. And then you're not worried so much on where everything is. You're worried about producing good content. And then of course you can take that content and move it into whatever channel that you need, into whatever product that you need as well through that publishing process. So yeah, I think lots of benefits for content editors as well.